Brought to you by WikiVidi.com. Patrick Swayze. Patrick Wayne Swayze was an American actor, dancer and singer-songwriter. Having gained fame with appearances in films during the 1980s, Swayze became popular for playing tough guys and romantic lead males, gaining him a wide fan base with female audiences and status as a teen idol and sex symbol. He starred in films from a range of genres, including the drama The Outsiders, in the war film Red Dawn, the Vietnam rescue film Uncommon Valor, the classic hockey film Youngblood, post-war apocalyptic action film Steel Dawn, the romantic coming-of-age drama Dirty Dancing, the action Roadhouse, the romantic fantasy crime thriller Ghost, the action crime film Point Break, the comedy To Wong Foo, Thanks for Everything, Julie Newmar, the action film Black Dog, the supernatural drama Donnie Darko, the drama Jump, the comedy drama 11-14 and 2 television series, 1985's North and South, and in 2009 The Beast, his last acting role. During his career he received 3 Golden Globe Award nominations, and was named by People magazine as its sexiest man alive in 1991. He was awarded posthumously the Rolex Dance Award in 2009. Early life. Patrick Wayne Swayze was born on August 18, 1952 in Houston, Texas. The second child of Patsy Swayze, a choreographer, dance instructor and dancer, and Jesse Wayne Swayze, an engineering draftsman. He had 2 younger brothers, actor Don and Sean Kyle, and 2 sisters, Vicky Lynn and Bambi. Swayze and his siblings were raised in their mother's Roman Catholic faith. Until the age of 20, Swayze lived in the Oak Forest neighborhood of Houston, where he attended St. Rose of Lima Catholic School, Oak Forest Elementary School, Black Middle School, and Waltrip High School. During this time he pursued multiple artistic and athletic skills, such as ice skating, classical ballet, and acting in school plays. He played football for his high school and was hoping to receive a football scholarship for college until a knee injury ended his career. He also concurrently practiced martial arts such as wushu, taekwondo and aikido, which he used to channel his self-deprecating rage. In 1972 he moved to New York City to complete his formal dance training at the Harkness Ballet and Joffrey Ballet Schools. Career. His first professional appearance was as a dancer for Disney on Parade. He starred as a replacement, playing the role of Danny Zuko in the long-running Broadway production of Grease, before his debut film role as Ace in Skate Town, USA. He appeared as Private Sturgis in the MASH episode Blood Brothers, as well as in the TV movie Return of the Rebels with Barbara Eden, and had a brief stint in 1983 on a short-lived TV series The Renegades, playing a gang leader named Bandit. Swayze became known to the film industry after appearing in The Outsiders as the older brother of C. Thomas Howell and Rob Lowe. Also in 1983, Swayze played a USMC trainer in Vietnam rescue film Uncommon Valor with Gene Hackman. The following year Swayze, Howell and Howell's friend Aaron Dalton reunited in Red Dawn. In 1986, Lowe and Swayze reunited in Youngblood. His first major success was in the 1985 television miniseries North and South, which was set during the American Civil War. Swayze's breakthrough role came with his performance as dance instructor Johnny Castle in the film Dirty Dancing, alongside his Red Dawn co-star Jennifer Grey. Dirty Dancing, a coming-of-age story, was a low-budget film that was intended to be shown in theaters for one weekend only, and then be released on video, but it became a surprise hit and achieved an enormous international success. It was the first film to sell 1 million copies on video, and as of 2009 it had earned over $214 million worldwide, and spawned several alternative versions ranging from a television series to stage productions to a computer game. Swayze received a Golden Globe Award nomination for the role, and sang one of the songs on the soundtrack SHE's Like the Wind, which he had originally co-written with Stacey Weidlitz for the film Grandview USA. The song became a top 10 hit, and has been covered by other artists. After Dirty Dancing, Swayze found himself in great acting demand and appeared in several films, of which Roadhouse was the most successful. His biggest role came when he starred in Ghost, with Demi Moore and Whoopi Goldberg. In 1991, he starred alongside Youngblood castmate Keanu Reeves in another major action hit, Point Break, and he was chosen by People magazine as that year's sexiest man alive. For his contributions to the film industry, he was given a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame in 1997. Swayze was seriously injured in 1998 while filming H-Boss Letters from a Killer near Iona, California, when he fell from a horse and hit a tree. Both of his legs were broken, and he suffered 4 detached tendons in his shoulder. Filming was suspended for 2 months, and the film aired in 1999. Swayze recovered from his injuries, but he had trouble resuming his career until 2000, when he co-starred in Forever Lulu with Melanie Griffith. In 2001 he appeared in Donnie Darko, wherein he played a famous motivational speaker revealed to be a closeted pedophile. In 2002, he co-starred with Billy Bob Thornton and Charlize Theron in Waking Up in Reno, which focuses on 2 redneck couples taking a road trip from Little Rock to Reno to see a monster truck rally. In 2004 he played Alan Quatermain in King Solomon's Mines, and had a cameo appearance in the Dirty Dancing prequel Dirty Dancing: Havana Nights, as an unnamed dance instructor. Swayze made his West End theatre debut in the musical Guys and Dolls as Nathan Detroit on July 27, 2006 alongside Neil Jerzak, and remained in the role until November 25, 2006. His previous appearances on the Broadway stage had included productions of Good Time Charlie and Chicago. Swayze also provided the voice for Cash the country music band Dog in the Fox and the Hound 2, and in 2007 he starred in the film Christmas in Wonderland. Swayze played an aging rock star in Powder Blue, co-starring his younger brother Don in their first film together. In his final role, Swayze starred in the A Personal Life. Swayze was married to Lisa Nemi for 34 years, beginning on June 12, 1975. The couple met in 1970, when Swayze was 18 years old. Nemi, 14 years old at the time, was taking dance lessons from Swayze's mother. Swayze and Nemi had no children. In a 2008 interview, Swayze stated that Nemi was the inspiration for his hit song SHE's Like the Wind. In 1989, Swayze said, "I've always felt there was something different in there, but I was scared to look, for I fear I wouldn't find anything. That's the reason I got into Buddhism, took S training, was into therapy, into Scientology, into transcendental meditation. I was trying to support that side of myself. But you know, in Texas there isn't much support for that part of you." He also had said how he is interested in and loves looking into different religious belief systems and faith, how it matters to other people, and how these various religious teachings are important to him in his world. He sought treatment for alcoholism by going into rehab in the 1990s. After an initial recovery, he temporarily withdrew from show business, retreating to his ranches in California and Las Vegas, New Mexico to breed Arabian horses. His best-known horse was Tammin, a chestnut Arabian stallion. Swayze, who was an FAA-licensed pilot with an instrument rating, made the news on June 1, 2000, while flying with his dogs in his twin-engine Cessna 414 and 414 PS from Van Nuys, California, to Las Vegas, New Mexico. His plane developed a pressurization problem, causing Swayze to make a precautionary landing on a dirt road in a housing complex in Prescott Valley, Arizona. The plane's right wing struck a light pole, but Swayze was unharmed. He locked the cockpit, left the aircraft in the subdivision, and obtained a ride, with his dogs, from a passing vehicle driven by Gary Brusso in order to telephone the authorities. According to the police report, witnesses said that Swayze appeared to be extremely intoxicated and asked for help to remove evidence, an open bottle of wine, and a 30-pack of beer from the crash site. He made himself unavailable to police for several hours. It was later determined that the alcohol in question was not in the cabin, but stored in external storage compartments inaccessible in flight, and that the probable cause of the accident was Swayze's physical impairment due to the cumulative effects of carbon monoxide from engine exhaust byproducts, carbon monoxide from heavy tobacco use, and the loss of an undetermined amount of cabin pressurization, resulting in hypoxia, illness and death. In late December 2007, just after filming the pilot episode for The Beast, Swayze began to suffer a burning feeling in his stomach caused by a blockage of his bile ducts. 3 weeks later, in mid-January 2008, he was diagnosed with stage 4 pancreatic cancer. He traveled to the Stanford University Medical Center for chemotherapy and treatment with the experimental drug Vatilanib, which doctors hoped would cut off the blood supply to the tumor. On March 5, 2008, a Reuters article reported that Swayze has a very limited amount of disease and he appears to be responding well to treatment thus far. Swayze's doctor confirmed that the actor was diagnosed with pancreatic cancer, but insisted he was not as close to death as reports suggested. Despite repeated tabloid claims that his death was imminent, Swayze continued to actively pursue his career. In early May 2008, it was widely reported in a number of tabloids that Swayze underwent surgery to remove part of his stomach after the cancer spread, and rewrote his will, transferring his property to his wife. In a statement made on May 28, Swayze said he continued to respond well to treatment at Stanford University Medical Center. In late May 2008, he was seen at a Los Angeles Lakers basketball game in his first public appearance since his diagnosis. In late July 2008, 6 months after reportedly being given just weeks to live by medical experts, a seemingly healthy Swayze was asked by a reporter in a Los Angeles airport about his health. He replied, "I'm cooking. I'm a miracle dude. I don't know why." Swayze appeared on the ABC, NBC, and CBS simulcast of Stand Up to Cancer in September 2008 to appeal to the general public for donations for the initiative. Swayze said to a standing ovation, "I dream that the word cure will no longer be followed by the words, it's impossible. Together, we can make a world where cancer no longer means living with fear, without hope, or worse." After the show ended, Swayze remained on stage and talked to other cancer patients. Executive producer Laura Ziskin said he said a beautiful thing, "I'm just an individual living with cancer. That's how he wants to be thought of. He's in a fight, but he's a fighter." On December 2, 2008, Swayze denied claims made by tabloids that the cancer had spread to his liver. Swayze told Barbara Walters in January 2009 that he wanted the media to report that he was kicking it. When Walters asked him if he was using any holistic or alternative methods of treatment besides the chemotherapy. Swayze said he was using some Chinese herbs. He then voiced his opposition to the unsupported claims made by proponents of alternative therapies. His last role was the lead in an A. Owing to a prolonged decline in health, Swayze was unable to promote the series, and in early June, the show was cancelled due to poor ratings. In an interview with Barbara Walters, which aired in January 2009, Swayze admitted that he had a tiny little mass in his liver. On January 9, 2009, Swayze was hospitalized with pneumonia. The pneumonia was said to be a complication of chemotherapy for Swayze's cancer. On January 16, he was released from the hospital to rest at home with his wife. On April 19, 2009, doctors informed Swayze that the cancer had again metastasized to his liver. Swayze had been a heavy smoker for years, and he once admitted smoking 60 cigarettes a day. He stated that his chain smoking probably had something to do with the development of his disease. Photos taken of a gaunt Swayze in the months before his death showed him continuing to smoke. In August 2009, he was hospitalized for a week with intestinal bleeding. Swayze died with family at his side on September 14, 2009 at age 57, 20 months after being diagnosed. Swayze's publicist confirmed to CNN that he had died of pancreatic cancer. His body was cremated, and his ashes scattered over his New Mexico ranch. In popular culture, Swayze's name has become a commonly used term in hip-hop songs. Lyrics will use the phrase, and I'm Swayze, meaning that the speaker has become like a ghost, meaning he disappeared or is otherwise gone. This is a reference to the title character of Swayze's film Ghost. It began in the early 1990s by rappers such as EPMD, Black Sheep and CL Smooth. The use of Swayze's name has continued to be used by such rappers as the Notorious B.I.G. in Tupac's song Run and Charlie Tuna in So Crazy, Method Man, Aesop Rock, Mr. F.A.B.'s Ghost Ride It, Bad Meets Evil's Fast Lane, and in Mobb Deep's song The Start of Your Ending. Swayze himself appeared in the music video for Ja Rule's song Murder Reigns. The Swayze Express train appears in episodes of the Trailer Park Boys. Brought to you by WikiVidi.com. Would you like to know more?